Hey guys, welcome back to Randomies. I'm Ian, and we're back with more Supergirl. Okay, so, including this one, we have 3 episodes left. We're really close to the finale now, and if I remember correctly, we're going to Kaznia, unless we don't go to Kaznia right away. But we left off with Kara and Lena, and they found out something that leads to Kaznia. I'm not sure. I mean, we only have 3 episodes left, so I'm assuming they're gonna at least hear about the Supergirl over there. Maybe. Maybe the kid, the one that the other Kara made friends with. Maybe he's still living there, or at least in the same country, and he sees Kara and thinks it's her. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe when the other girl sees Lena, like the other Kara, if they see her, she'll see Lena, and I mean she was trying to make friends with, or she was trying to see why Kara was friends with Lena, and I don't think she thought that Lena was that bad. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, we had other stuff. James has control of his powers. It seems he has pretty much every power that a Kryptonian has. I mean, I don't think he should have had all of them. I think super strength and flight would be a really good one. Maybe super hearing, but I mean, he shouldn't have had. I don't think he should have flight. Or I'm sorry, laser vision. Any other vision? I don't know. Maybe there's strength and flight, I guess, because those would be the most helpful in trying to help protect people. If you could only have 2 powers, I think those are the 2 that I would prefer him to have. I think. Anyway, but yeah, he's learned to control them. Oh right, Lockwood's wife was killed by the other alien. Because he and his the Children of Liberty, they took her husband, and so she retaliated by doing that, which really wasn't a great idea, because now it's just gonna fuel it more, and then they're gonna come after them harder, and the president's gonna give them the go ahead for doing something even worse. Now they have validation, so I don't know how the son's gonna react to that, because he was at the end of it. They were showing him kind of starting to lean over to our side, but with the alien killing his mom, I don't know if that's gonna change back. Like if he's gonna turn tail back, or if he's gonna realize that why the reason she did it was because they took her husband. I don't know. I mean, obviously he's still gonna be upset, but I don't know if he'll revert back to hating all aliens after that. What else? Oh, Jean's heading back. Hopefully he'll be back before the middle of the episode. Hopefully he'll be back at the beginning. Chances are he won't, because he left 2 episodes ago, I think. I think it was 2 episodes ago, 2 or 3 episodes. I don't remember. Crap. I know he left at the tail end of 1 episode. He wasn't there for the entirety of 1 episode. And this episode, or in the last episode, he was only at the tail end. So I don't know if they're gonna have him take that long again to get back. I mean, wouldn't make sense, but I'd prefer it if he came back now. If he was here soon. He might not be back to like the season finale, which would kind of suck. We kind of need his help now, because I don't think he even knows about the fact that she was framed. I think he left before that was announced, and before that even happened. Well, Lena told Kara about her involvement with Lex, and I was wanting during that, her Lena telling her that secret, that Kara would tell her hers, but at the same time, I guess the emotion that Lena was going through, I guess then wasn't the right time, but it's not really ever a really good time to tell her that kind of a secret. But I feel like she should tell her soon now, though, especially after Lena revealed that secret to her. So I'm hoping it happens at the season finale at the least, preferably a little bit before that, maybe this episode or the next. But I don't know. We'll see, because everybody pretty much knows. Everybody knows except for Lena. Well, everybody in her close circle of friends, like Nia knows. Nia knew before Lena, which is, I mean, she did it for a reason. She was trying to show her that she wasn't alone whenever her family, or at least her sister, kind of pushed her away because of the fact that she kept that secret from her and stuff, and she had this ability that her sister wanted and stuff. But Still, I mean, after that kind of reveal, you would think that Kara would be okay with herself and telling Kara her secret, but I don't know. We'll see what happens by the end of the season. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next episode.
Must be strange to have a sibling with superpowers, huh? Oh, hey, hang on one sec. Yeah. This is Alex. That fast? Oh, okay, yes. Okay, yep,
Adoption?
thank you. What is it? I should go home. Are you okay? Who was that? That was the adoption agency. I'm gonna be a mother.
Ah! I know she's nervous, but that's so awesome.
Now, I'm gonna hit you with this, and
What?
we're gonna see what happens.
And I'm gonna ask you to turn down because I'm not ready for that yet.
Ben Lockwood is at the DEO.
Uh-oh.
But his wife's funeral's today.
So, hammer time?
Not in the face, kiddo. Not in the face.
I know, right?
I should have told you about Lex from the beginning.
Alright, now tell her.
Trust is still a learned skill for me. It doesn't come
Come
naturally.
on,
No
Kara.
matter what, we are always on the same side.
Okay, well, that's fair. She didn't lie. God dang. Thought she was gonna say we'll always be honest with each other.
Don't worry, it's just a lightning storm.
Ooh, she's gonna have to save her, and she's gonna find out, and she's gonna be mad she didn't tell her. Fuck.
Get your seatbelt back on. I'm gonna land this plane.
Or not?
It's gonna be a huge nope from me.
Huge. Nope, just let her try it.
Oxygen mask on, okay? I'm gonna restart the engine.
If things get really bad then, that's okay. Yeah, no, never mind. Forget what I said.
Okay, I got this.
Oh, no. Oh!
I got this.
Yeah, okay, maybe she's not looking. Oh, Jesus.
Manual landing required.
Seriously?
Alright, Lita, you totally got this. Okay, Kara, now you can go back. She's got it. She got it from here. Fly back!
Oh my God, Kara. Kara? Are you okay? God, I hate flying.
That lightning wasn't natural. Someone brought us down on purpose.
Ooh.
She doesn't want to see me until after she has the baby.
That's understandable.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Oh,
you're-
she's gonna side against it,
course
isn't
I
she?
Now,
That's gonna crush her.
Relax.
and all of my outlets are exposed.
Okay, that is totally fixable. And your baby's not gonna be crawling anytime soon.
Right, but what if it like flings itself like into an outlet?
Do you hear yourself? Alex, you're just scared.
I'm not scared. I'm terrified.
But a Casnian invasion on American soil would be like a child throwing rocks at a tank.
Lex has a tank. Tank? Tank. Tank.
Yep.
Tank. 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 Tank.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's Supergirl.
Lexi calls her Kreisnia Dutch.
Red daughter.
Wait, but check out the jogging strollers. I don't know, maybe we can take the baby on a run. Look at that.
Okay, that is.
Oh, they're getting too
definitely the way
attached.
to go.
She's not gonna give her up, is she? Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she must be fully dilated. That means
Oh,
that means
no.
the baby's coming. What? No, I know that you said that could happen, but you also said that there was a very minimal chance of it happening in this case. Are you certain? The grandparents called up a priest to talk to the mother, and she changed her mind, and she's gonna keep the baby.
But the Harrenhal can't duplicate humans.
He used copy.
Oh no! Oh!
The two of you shouldn't be here.
This is it. This is what gave James Olsen
No!
powers.
Assemble a DEO strike team. I'll lead.
Go.
Don't do it. Leave it. John, we really need your help now.
God.
Yeah, he knows. You need to tell Lena fast.
Wait. Hey, there's no way out back this way. Is there exit?
There's just...
Tell her.
All right, we've been through worse scrapes than this together, okay?
Doesn't it make it harder to walk?
Because I did.
Oh!
Surprise.
Crap. Man, this is really an ungood. Ungood? Yeah, okay, sure.
Arrest them! No! Each one of us swore an oath to defend this country and its constitution. The Secretary is asking you to compromise that oath. I urge you, follow your hearts, not your orders.
Brainy? Brainy! God! Oh no.
Who's first?
Yes! Yes!
Or suffer.
I wish you didn't make me do that.
Oh hey, her thingy.
Thank you, Kara.
The last man who stood against me met a downfall all of his own making.
There will be no downfall. I am the law.
For now. But regimes change.
Tessmacher! Trust me.
Kara, please, I'm trying to apologize to you. That explosion could have killed you.
It wouldn't have.
Lena, I don't let my guard down, and she betrayed me.
Oh.
I let her in, and she lied to me every day, to my face, about who she was. And that's what hurts. I don't know if I'll ever recover from it, but...
George, I did this all to keep you and your mother safe.
You did this for yourself. You're responsible for her death.
Oh.
You killed her with this stupid fight of yours, and I will never forgive you.
Oh, boy.
I hate you.
For the past few months, she's been betrayed by Lex, by Eve. So if she found out after all this time
But
I was lying, I couldn't bear to put her through that again.
But if she finds out without you telling her, it's gonna be worse.
But when this is all over and Lex is behind bars, I am going to tell her the truth.
That's gonna happen before then, I'm sorry.
Even if she hates me.
I have nothing but respect for Cat Grant's media empire, and nothing but
Kryptonite.
fear of her wrath.
Is that kryptonite?
Ah, sharp eye, young lady.
And your chief of staff is in collusion.
I've made a copy of those papers, so I'm gonna destroy them.
Do you have any proof?
Don't give it to him. Made copies. Please tell me you made copies.
Has anyone else seen this evidence?
No, I thought it was more important to warn you as soon as possible.
You did the right thing.
What if he knows? So, does that mean the president knows Kara's Supergirl? And does he know that... He has to know that the Supergirl isn't actually the one that attacked them if he knows about Lex. I really hope she made copies. No, James is the other person that saw it, right? And Lena. She's just protecting her. And James. I think. Her and Lena are the ones that went to find the stuff, so Lena I know for sure saw it. So I'm assuming she's just protecting them. God, I hate this president so much. Ugh. He's just a complete absolute douchebag. Yes, but does that mean that he knows about Kara? Like, does he know she's Supergirl? Because Lex knows. And I am glad that Kara at least decided that she's gonna tell Lena after they get Lex and lock him up. But that's not gonna happen. She's gonna it's gonna come out to Lena before she can now, and that's gonna screw things up. And God dang it, it's gonna create problems. And Lena's, I hope that doesn't push Lena to like become darker or something, or I don't think she would do 180 and try to destroy the world like Lex and everything. But I mean, I hope it doesn't ruin their friendship at least. It might take a hit, but hopefully it can be repaired. If it is take a hit, it might not be repaired till next season. But I don't... Or Lena dies? Oh, what if Lena dies? Oh, God. That'd be even worse. And where did he even get the kryptonite? I thought the DEO had all the kryptonite and then gave it to Superman. He took it to the fortress and locked it up. Did Lex just make more? Like the way that Lena makes the black kryptonite, and then he took research and figured out how to do it himself and made more kryptonite and gave it to the president, since apparently they're working together. And why is he going along with this? Does he just hate aliens that much that he's trying to get rid of them by framing aliens? And that's so he knows what Lex did. Like, he's killed innocent people too, not just aliens. Like, in terms of the president, like, he should at least, well, I mean, this is a pretty trash president to begin with, so I mean, it's not a stretch to think that to say that he doesn't care that enough about, he would consider them collateral damage, but because man, I know that him killing aliens wouldn't, he wouldn't care, but at the very least, innocent people. But yeah, I guess since he's just that much of a tool, he wouldn't care about them either, or he would see it as an acceptable loss, as they were really fond of saying. I mean, they don't say it here, but a lot of times they're fond of saying crap like that. Like, at least in shows. Government people are fond of saying that in shows and movies and stuff. It's such a bull episode. It's really good though, but it sucked. Well, we're going to the beginning. A lot of things that foreshadowing. I thought that that Kara was gonna tell Lena her secret this episode, or it was gonna come out somehow. In the beginning, she straight off she wanted to fly alone so she could fly there faster than if she were in a plane. And I thought that when the plane was going down that she was gonna have to save them. Well, she did, but I mean I thought she was gonna be outed. But luckily Lena didn't look back, which is, I mean, she shouldn't. She did what she was supposed to do. Focus on the view in front of her and landing the plane. Not crashing into the mountain. But still, it's good that that was there. That she didn't look back to check on Kara, make sure she was okay until the very end, until she landed the plane. Which I absolutely loved when when Kara was just laid out across her chair and glasses askew and everything, acting like she passed out from the stress and the trauma. I wasn't expecting that. I was just expecting her to either one, not be there, or two, just to be sitting in her chair looking a little scared, not all that. I love that. Was so funny. I keep forgetting James' sister's name. Is it Lexi? Oh, I think I have it down from last episode. Kelly. Whoops. My bad. But yeah, God, I was so happy for Alex in the beginning too. And then I think it's when they were at the hotel, I was worried that she wasn't gonna get the baby, that the mother was gonna end up not wanting to give her up. Or I don't know if they didn't say it was a boy or daughter, I don't think, but give her the child. And I knew it was gonna tear Alex up. God, she was so close, and they gave her this much hope. They shouldn't have told her until afterwards. You shouldn't. But I mean, they have to give them time to at least get close enough. If they live a distance away, and to prepare the house or anything, or if whenever they come pick them up and bring them back to their home. But I mean, God, they can hold the baby, right, until the adopting parent is gonna be there to pick up the child. So maybe it would just be emotionally better for both, because it gives the parent, the biological parent, time to figure out whether they want to keep the child or not. Which is really sad that whenever they give up, when they're thinking about giving up a child in the first place. But in terms of for the adopting parents' side, they shouldn't be told to you're up for I guess that this child's ready for you to adopt them until the mom ready to they've given up the child, they've signed the papers and everything, instead of just getting the other parent, the adopting parent's hopes up, and then just breaking their heart whenever the mom or whoever decides to keep the child. At least I hope that, because they had the grandparents had a priest come to talk to the mother, and she changed her mind because of that. But I hope it wasn't like a guilt thing, or she realizes that she wants to keep the child herself. Like she realized she wanted to keep it, but it was the stress or the on all the fear of not being able to take care of it right, or feeling overwhelmed with the responsibility of having a kid. I hope it was like, because if she was kind of sort of guilted into it, or she thinks that she wants it because of the talk that whatever the priest said, in the long run, then that she won't be able to properly take care of the child. Possibly, maybe, I don't like, if she didn't want the kid. I don't know. I just don't know if that would be for the best. The fact that she wanted to give up the kid in the first place, and then I don't know. That's a very touchy subject. Oh man, I just don't feel terrible for Alice. I was so excited, and I figured like halfway through, I think, but like I was worried. Not figured, but I was worried that the mom was gonna want to give up the child, and just the look on Alex's face, and just that was the worst. That is the absolute worst. But now Ben Lockwood has powers. I still think that James should have been able to take him. I know he was on the ground because of the explosion or whatever happened. No. He threw the chair back or something. The truck back or whatever he did at them, and James stopped it. But do they not know that James is an alien? Brainy. Did they not know? Because they did see him stop the truck from hitting them, at least. Well, from crushing them, at least. No, it wouldn't crush them. Dreamer, yes, but James should have stopped it. I don't know why Brainy went there, but I know why, because he, instinct. He was scared for his friends, but James should have done something. But the thing is, I was saying James is a much better fighter. Lockwood isn't a fighter. We saw that whenever Manchester went after him. Lockwood doesn't have any fighting experience whatsoever. James does. So they both have heightened strength, but James has more fighting capability. I don't even know. But again, he was on the ground when Lockwood was stepping on him, but also James was like acting like he couldn't lift him up. They both should have the same amount of strength, unless he took a higher dose and that did something. Maybe he's just stronger now. I don't know. Is that what? Ow! I know Brainy said that Lena gave James a small dose to save him, but also Haley's trying to revoke Lockwood's clearance, which is cool. I'm glad that she's taking steps to take care of that. But she's talking to the president, isn't she? And he's full on for Lockwood because he's working with Lex and all this crap. So I don't see that going anywhere unless we get this president freaking taken out of here. On to what I was worried about earlier, last episode, at the end of last episode, and then before we watch this one, is the whole thing with George. Was worried what was going to happen with him and how his viewpoint, if it was going to revert back to how it was at the beginning, or if he would just see that this mother was, or this wife also, was taking action against what Lockwood had done. Then he, luckily, well, luckily and not luckily, because I do feel bad for Lockwood that he's lost his son now too. Well, not lost him necessarily. Like, he did say he hates him. Like, he's against his dad now, but I mean he doesn't really have anybody backing him up now. Well, family wise, his wife's gone, but George blames him for that. From starting this whole thing. It did lead to his wife being killed and his mom being killed. I just feel bad for George now. He doesn't have anybody. He might have he'll have his friend. That's an alien. Maybe he'll go to him. I don't know, because when Lockwood says when George told Ben that he hates him, I don't know if that's gonna which way that's gonna push him, because maybe he's gonna see that because of this led to the aliens pushing his son away from him. He'll probably blame the aliens for his son's decisions. So he's gonna take it out on the aliens. So I don't see it like changing how he's viewing his side of the war, I guess. On a lighter note, I did like that when they were testing James's resilience, he didn't seem a fan about the experiment, and Neo was too excited. He was wanting to hit him with that hammer. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be as resilient as any Kryptonian, because I mean they're gonna take a lot. But I guess the potency of the powers can differ, so maybe they're just testing that. Like maybe his laser vision isn't as strong. Maybe he's not as durable. So that's what they're testing. That's why they're testing just how much he can take. But it didn't seem to bother him at all, the fire. That hammer is an alien hammer thing or tech or something, right? Pretty sure it is. That's why Clark has it in his fortress. So, they've now said that Kelly is also a lesbian. So I feel like they're pushing these two together. I mean, it's not bad. Like, they're not what's the word? Incompatible. Like, there's I can sort of see the chemistry, but I mean, they're just she's so new. Like, I don't know how I feel about them putting them together. At least not yet. It just doesn't. It just feels. Maybe that's not what they're doing. They're just kind of making a possibility for it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe they're just gonna be friends. It's just a fact that she's a lesbian. It's it is what it is. Maybe they're not making a point of pointing out. Okay, so these two could get together maybe. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, if she's more of a series regular next season, because we only have 2 episodes left now. 2 episodes left, Jesus. But we only have 2 episodes left now, so I mean, I don't think they're gonna try to put them together. Maybe at the finale they're gonna hint at something, and then maybe when we come back they will be together. I don't know, but I would like to see them them together more. If they're thinking about going that route, I would like to see them at least hang out more than they've shown thus far. Get together, get to know each other more at least, and then because I want to know the character more. Because I mean, we know a decent amount about her. That she's a shrink or therapist. She's James's sister. She's a really caring person. She she was there for Alex and helped her through her nervousness and everything, but which was a good amount of character, not development, or I guess bonding between the two. I don't know. Personally, I just don't feel like that we've known her long enough for them to just kind of put these two together. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Because again, I wasn't too. I don't know if anybody who's seen Legends of Tomorrow, but anybody who's seen the Nate and Zari thing, I wasn't really on board about it. Like I wasn't like against it, but like they both have been part of the show for Zari since last season, Nate since the second season, but I don't know. I still at the beginning of that I didn't quite feel that either. Even though they have been on the show together for a bit, but they also didn't kind of hint at them having feelings for each other until this season, like the latter half of this season. So I don't know. It just has to. I am starting to. I mean, I do see it with them more than I did at the beginning with Nate and Zari, though. I think I'm going too long into this. I just don't like it whenever people pair people together, or whenever writers pair people together, like forcefully. You know. I mean, not everybody's going to be in a relationship. You don't have to. Anybody. I mean, I know Kara's not in a relationship. Brainy and Nia are in a relationship. I know they're not forcing every character into a relationship. I just hate it whenever. I don't know. It's just that she's so new, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think about. Like I knew something was up with Eve. Like something felt either one, Lex had done something to her, or I don't know. It wasn't Eve. I was thinking maybe it wasn't Eve. I thought maybe he cloned her. Like I thought when they were mentioning extracting the powers, like where the guy can basically duplicate his cells, I think is what it was, or split his cells or something like that. I thought that he used that to split Eve. I didn't even think about him implementing the powers into somebody and then being able to use that, which I kind of should have. That makes sense. I was worried there whenever Eve stabbed Lena. I mean, I didn't think she was gonna die, but I thought maybe Kara was gonna have to rush her to a hospital or something, like fly her there, and then Lena would find out that Kara's Supergirl that way or something. But that didn't happen. Apparently, she stabbed a recorder. So, what the heck would she stab her with? I thought it was just what is it, Lena's? I don't know. Was it sharp? The thing that Lena had? I thought it was just like a baton. I didn't think it was something sharp. Like a police baton, I thought it was basically part of her heel. Wouldn't that make her unstable though? Because she still had one heel on. And I know that's whenever women break their heels, it's not, or at least when they break one heel, it's not very convenient to walk. So I figured that would make fighting, very difficult. I don't know, maybe she took off her shoes or something. At least Lena knows that too, and so does James. I was gonna say, at least Lena and Kara know about Red Daughter, and the fact that also the fact that Supergirl was exposed to the Haranel, and that's what created her. So they know that. I'm glad Lena figured that out. And they also talked about the fact that she was a clean slate and that they basically raised her and brought her up as a weapon and to kill her. But she's also good. Kara is right. She has good in her. She does want to save people. She just thinks that America are the bad people because of what Lex did. He made it look like they killed that kid. They bombed the kid just randomly. So she thinks they're just terrible people. I hope. I don't know. In the beginning, before we got so much development of Red Daughter in that one episode, I was hoping that they were gonna, I don't know, not destroy her, but beat her. At least like we'd win. Not like, well, I mean, it would involve them fighting, but I didn't mean like just beat her, but for us to win. But again, yeah, there would be fighting anyway. I wasn't gonna be upset if she was just somehow destroyed. Maybe, I mean, it's not obviously not by Kara, but I don't know, somehow. But now I don't want her to die. Like I hope that she'll be okay. But we can't have two Supergirls, so I don't know. Maybe somebody mentioned before. Maybe a Red Daughter will go live on Argo. I don't know. Kara was freaking out whenever she saw that room. Well, I was understandably she was freaked out that that Lex knew about her secret, but she was also panicking about Lena finding out by seeing that room. And she burned. I thought whenever she was, using her laser vision to burn, and I thought that Lena was going to come over and see her use it. That wasn't the case. I was really excited for a second that, Kara was going to tell Lena. But of course, Lena had to bring up, the fact that she was feeling betrayed and that Eve lied to her. Which, I mean, yeah. I'm not saying, like, how dare you, make this statement, Lena. I'm just saying, right when Kara was about to tell her secret, she's like, well, I've been betrayed. Neil's been lying to me all this time, and I don't know if I wouldn't be able to get through this without your friendship. And I was like, well, okay, Kara was gonna say something, tell you she's Supergirl, but now she's not gonna. And now it's gonna be added by some other way, because Kara said she was gonna tell her after they lock up Lex, and now that's not gonna happen. Now we've set up that she's gonna find out some other way, and she's gonna be mad at Kara for not telling her, and it's gonna be like, well, okay. So frustrated by this. That's pretty much everything I have, guys. I'm just so much, like, a lot of, it happens a lot, when it's getting close to wrapping up the season, but, like, there's so much bull happening this episode. Lockwood taking the serum, or the Harenelle stuff, getting powers now. Kara almost telling Lena, and then not because of what Lena said, and now the president's in on it, on the whole crap. He kidnaps Kara, which kind of just, this dude's doing a whole bunch of shady crap. God, he's gonna be impeached or imprisoned. He'd have to be imprisoned for all this. I mean, come on. This isn't just abusing power. This is straight up. Wow, I just blanked on the word. He's betraying the country. If he knows that, it'd be worse. I mean, if he's just straight up just imprisoning her, then it's not terrible, because then she can just break out of it because she's Supergirl. But if he knows Kara's secret, then that's bad. We're screwed, because he's just gonna keep her in prison in like a kryptonite energy cell or something. I don't know. Just like how the DEO had that training area with whenever Alex was training Kara in season 1. But yeah, man, this is such baloney. Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode of Supergirl. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go ahead and click the bell right next to me. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, go ahead and click the subscribe button right next to it. If you want to be notified whenever those videos come out, go ahead and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.